We are a software vendor. We founded the company in 2004, meaning we're almost 9 years old now. We develop software in the areas of value-added services. Well, during the first years of activity, we focused on messaging services like SMS centers, campaign managers, SMS gateway. And for 4 or 5 years now, we've been into big data, trying to help operator collect data from the network, from the information system, in order to monetize it and try to create value with such data. You know, 4 years ago, I had a chat with the chief marketing officer of a well-known operator in Cameroon. And I asked him, what's the profile of an average subscriber within your subscriber base? And he answered, he didn't know. I asked him, what you didn't know? You don't know. Is it male, female? Do they live in cities, in rural areas? What kind of services, mobile services are they using? And he couldn't answer that. And back then, I realized that operators in Africa were not able to address customer experience management since they didn't get to know their subscribers. The reason for that is that they're most of the time 99% prepaid. And in Europe, we know the subscribers as per their invoice, meaning operators know the kind of services you use, how much voice you use, for example, while in Africa, they don't have such information. The reason for that is that there's no invoice, so you can't get to know the subscriber per the invoice. Well, when you want to enable customer experience management within the network, you have to know your customer. So you have to collect information about the usage of mobile services, like voice, of course, like text, like data sessions. Are people using Facebook? For example, Facebook through USSD? Are people using their mobile money account in order to order services, in order to pay for services, in shops, for example? And you need to enable some kind of platform or database where you can store individually the usage information of your subscribers. This doesn't mean operators get the access to the content of the communications, like voice communication, text, etc. They're just accessing what we call metadata, meaning information about the average length of calls. Are they on-net calls, off-net calls, international calls? Are they calls placed to people in the same city or not? When they're sending text, at which time of the day? So that they get to know better their subscribers, and that way they can improve the radio coverage, they can improve the efficiency of the network, they can offer new innovative services by analyzing the usage data of the different mobile services. So the issue there 4 years ago was to enable, to give the basic platform to operators so that they can enable customer experience management. And therefrom, they derived a very exhaustive system like we do in Europe, in Northern America, in Southeast Asia, in order to adapt progressively the services, the quality of service, to the expectancies of subscribers.